Hello people, and welcome to, what is this, like part 4 I think? But yeah, 151 real games. Oh, we're past the halfway point now, as we go into the first gen stuff. Yes, this had to come up at some point or another, didn't it? And we start off with Voltron, or Baltron, or whatever it's called. A long, long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away. Great Star Wars reference. Just randomness. I can mind the game for that. Yes, it's another Defender clone. Although this one isn't quite as good as Drop Zone. It's not bad, but I wouldn't say it's one of the better games. Basically, you can blow up stuff, and it's actually quite easy. I mean, as long as you make an effort not to crash into the enemies, you shouldn't really have much problem with this one until you get to like a cave, where it gets more difficult because you have to dodge the cave itself before you crash. And yes, not entirely sure what you're actually supposed to be doing. As far as I'm aware, all you really have to do is blow up as much stuff as possible. I can never really get far enough to find out what happens next, assuming something else does happen. I'm not entirely sure if it does. It's not a bad game, but next. In fact, it's by the same people who did that stupid, what's it called, that stupid Neppy Gutsu game. Mac Rider. Classic game. You know, it's that game where you have to beat up people as an American football player. For whatever reason. Seriously, why does he look like an American football player? That doesn't even make sense. But yes, you can blow up people and crash into oil slicks, which does not help. Seriously, don't crash into oil slicks. Oh yes, and you can shoot the barrels at the side if you're lucky. You probably have to be going really slow in order to reliably hit them though. No. Did not want to do that. And does that count as a block? I'm not entirely sure. I'm sure it counts as a block. And yes, I win. There are more stages, but I'm not going to bother with them. Yes, I did block 1. Right. And yes, game number 83. I'm going through them in this fashion. It may take longer, but I don't care. Just don't know if all the games come up later on. Game number 83 is on Yanko Town, and that is the real name in case you're wondering. Yes, I'm going to go with 1 player. This one's a bit meh, to be honest. Not a big fan of it. It reminds me of a game on the Game Boy. I think it was called Yankyo Alien or something. Basically, you're a cat, and you have to open holes so that the evil dog people can walk into them, or something. Ha! 400 points. Oh, I died. Yeah. It's a bit like Pac-Man, except not as good. Next up is Gyromite. And this one, I can't actually play because it's broken. Well, okay, I could play it, but it's almost impossible when you've only got 1 controller. Trust me. Yes, test. Push select key. Yeah, of course this game was designed to be played with Rob the Robot, who naturally I do not have. And as a result I cannot play it, because Rob basically works as a second controller. I could plug in a second controller and play it that way, but I don't feel like it. If you want to see what that game's like, go watch a video somewhere else about it. So I'm not going to play it, can't. Game number 85 is Gaimos by ASCII and the Wixel Corporation. I'm going to pick mode B because I can. Yes, more Star Wars rip-offery. As if that wasn't obvious enough. And yes, this one is reminds me of, I think it was called Star Strike, although I can't remember. It was a game on the Atari. And yes, it's basically a sort of early 3D shooter. The sprites don't scale very well. Other than that, it seems to play fine. The music's rather annoying though. It's literally just two notes being played back and forth. Kind of annoying. And yes, it's not bad in my opinion, but I'm sure a lot of people would disagree with me, to be honest. And yes, oh, I died. Yeah, let's move on to the next game. Game number 86 is something I cannot remember. Highlight Special. Oh, great. Yes, Highlight Special, a really awful RPG. I know this because I've played this before. And I'm not just saying this because I don't like RPGs, it really is just terrible. Most people out there would agree, I'm sure. I mean, look at this, I'm almost dead already and I'm only like 10 seconds into the game. I may be bad at RPGs, but even I'm not that awful. I'm not that bad at this game. At least, not most RPGs. Yeah. Not a very good game. I mean, if I want to play this, I'd just play Zelda. At least that game's actually playable. And actually good. I mean, look at this, like, I'm trying to get into this hole and it won't let me. The B button doesn't seem to do anything as far as I know. I think you have to bring the pause menu to do stuff. Over there, just attack the enemies. I love it, the music is basically just a complete rip-off of the Indiana Jones theme. And I died. Screw that. Game number 87 is something else. Starluster. This one is a sort of space exploration game. And for some odd reason the text is missing. I think I know what this is. It's a problem with the Famicom where it uses the same colours for stuff that's supposed to be different colours. It does not look good. And yeah, because there is supposed to be readable text there, but you can't read it thanks to the Famicom being a POS. Let's go to. I'm not gonna. It's basically a space exploration game, so not too bad, but I'm not gonna bother with it. So game number 88 is Exodus. A title that makes absolutely no sense, but whatever. Let's start. And yeah, definitely one of the worst games on here, without a doubt. I mean, first off, the music is an atonal mess, as I'm sure you've noticed. Yeah, no, this game is a port of an arcade game of the same name. Originally by Capcom and ported by Micronics, who typically done a great job of porting. I mean, they're the same people who ported a Phoenix, I think, although granted that wasn't really a great game to begin with. Neither was XZ. I mean, I played the arcade version, it was decent, but not great. And this version makes it look like a joke, quite frankly. I mean, in case you're wondering why you can't read the text, again, that's the Famicom's fault, not the game's, but it's still not a very good game regardless. Game number 89 is Pac-Land, and Pac-Land is actually pretty decent. It's basically a platform with really horrible colours on this Famicom. I really need to get another Famicom, preferably one that's NTSC, because NTSC is good, PAL is not. And yes, essentially this game is a platformer starring Pac-Man, as you can probably tell. Basically dodge the ghosts and make it to the end of the level. Quite simple really. I'm pretty sure this was an arcade game originally. What's kind of weird though is that you have to press the A and B buttons to move and the direction buttons to jump. I really don't understand that. But yeah, let's move on. Game number 90 is Vexter, and this one is pretty good. It's a nerdy shoot 'em up. That was originally released on the PC. Whoops, I did not mean to press the B button there. It brings up this sort of bar. Not entirely sure what it does, to be honest. Oh no, I mean this was ported from the PC, I believe. Ported by Square, strangely enough. Yeah. I think you all know who they are. But yes. We shall move on. We shall move on in a bit. Just gotta play this for a bit because it is a pretty good game, in my opinion. But You shoot stuff, you try to dodge everything, well, you try to dodge as much as you can. It's actually quite difficult though, because of the way the enemies just move. They sort of just move straight at you, most of them. I think one or two of them may shoot later on, but I can't remember. And I'm not very good at it, as you can probably tell. There's an annoying beeping when you're low on fuel and so on, and I'm not really sure how you're supposed to refill it. Anyway, game number 91 is the Terror Draga. This one is pretty good, as you will see in a bit. Basically, it is a sort of arcade adventure game, I guess is the best description for it. You basically have to collect a key and get to the exit, to put it simply. With this theme that sounds vaguely like the Star Trek Next Generation, in my opinion. I know I sound crazy saying that, but whatever. And you can use your sword to kill the blobs. Like that. I'm waiting for this one to move to... oh, okay, moved away. Heh! You're trapped now, Blobby. And yes, let's just go to the exit. Because I'm not going to play through this game. Or any of them, for that matter, I don't think. And yeah, that's Terror Draga for you. Very good game, actually. Probably one of the better ones on here. Game 92 is what the menu calls Ninja 3. It's actually a Ninja Hattori-kun. This is a good game, although I'm not that good at it. You basically play as a ninja, a weird looking one at that. You have to attack midget ninjas or something, and various other enemies. And eventually they start jumping at you like that. You have to be careful. Okay, I wonder what this does. Ah, okay. Yeah, this little thing at the top there, you can sort of use abilities or something like that, I think. Yeah, I think if that bloke runs to you, you die instantly. And the other bloke didn't seem to hurt me then. Okay, apparently I'm invincible, I think. It still says P equals 9. I'm pretty sure that should have gone down to 8 by now. Yeah, run. Continue running and you won't get hit there. Apples, not really sure what they do, but oh, of course this guy helps you. And yes, we run around and shoot stuff. Evil! Evil, get out of my screen, goddammit! Ah, okay, apparently I'm not invincible. So, why is it that when I got hit earlier, the pill thing disappeared, maybe that's something to do with it. I haven't really played this game all that much, as you can probably tell. Okay, what the... okay, it's a ghost wearing glasses. What? Doesn't even make sense. Okay, run away from the ninjas on clouds. Okay, the dead ninjas. The red ninjas that are dead. And should be at the end of the level and... no, I want to move on. I want to finish the level sometime today. Yes, there we go. Then we can collect stuff that gives us points. But don't pick up the black ones because they hurt you. Yes, I did complete this level. Oh! See, told you. Not like a mouse because I've got a lot of health left anyway. But just avoid the black ones, you should be fine. There we go. And I win. Well, I'm not going to try the next area though, because I haven't got time. So I've got so many of these games to show off. I've still got over 50 of them left. Twinbee! This one's pretty awesome. The classic shoot 'em up. And of course, a great game. That I have on many other multi-carts. What's kind of annoying though is the pirate versions always seem to cut out some of the graphics, so that the game glitches up when you get to like level 4, which I find vaguely annoying. Okay, I want to... Why is it with the Star Wars rip-offs for these early games? I don't get it. So many games rip off Star Wars on this one, but I don't know why. And yeah, I died. Oh, come on, that hit him. Okay, I want to get the flashing red one, please. Oh, screw that. Let's move on to game number 94, which I cannot remember. Frontline, seriously. Now, this game is awful, and I'm sure you've heard me say that numerous times before. And on this Famicom, you can't even see your bullets because they're the exact same colour as the background. That's not really the fault of the game, it's Famicom's fault for being a polished shit. Not like it matters because the game sucks anyway, but yeah. Well, I'm still not dying yet. Yeah, don't recommend playing this game, not very good. Yeah. Just, it's a lot like Ikari Warriors, except a really bad version of it. Seriously. Yeah. Let's move on, because this game sucks. Okay, now I've had to re-record this bit, because for whatever reason the Famicom kept crashing towards the end of the original video. So where was we? Elevator. Yep, that's recording. Elevator Action, which is a great game, in my opinion. Some of you may disagree, but I personally don't, because it's my opinion, and therefore I'm supposed to agree with it. If I didn't agree with it, it wouldn't be my opinion, would it? But yes, enough of that mindfuck, let's move on with the game. Actually, let me turn the sound up. Oh, that's great. So I can read the pause text, it's the same colour as the elevator inside. And yes, keep getting the A button as a jump in this one, as it should be. Ha! You died. Yes, basically you have to make your way into the bottom of a hotel and retrieve evidence, because otherwise you get taken back to another floor. And if you die, then you lose a life, just like in every other video game ever made. That's an actual video game. Yeah, you died. And you disappeared for some reason. Yeah, let's move on. Game number 96 is... It's getting so annoying now. Schoon! Yes, the American version, strange enough. Yes, let's spam our way to points! Yes, I'm a cheap bastard. No, yeah, if I'm getting some points, I win. See, I can get a high score of it before even starting the game, that's how awesome I am. See, you haven't even started the phase yet. Yeah, shoot the fish, because they will kill you for some odd reason if you touch them. There again, so does everything in video games from the 8-bit era. Very colourful game, what I've noticed. Yes, let me rescue you! Oh, sad. Wouldn't let me rescue him because he floated up to the top like a normal person would. Okay, I've got 1,000 points with something. Yeah, let's move on. Game number 97 is Slacom. Yeah, they really messed up that, didn't they? But yes, this is a Slalom. Actually, probably best to turn the sound down actually, so I can hear what's going on around me. Yeah, the colours do not look too great on this Famicom, but trust me, it looks a lot better played on any other system, pretty much. As in any other system that can run a Famicom game. But yes, Slalom, pretty good game. Trying to jump on the hills and it's not letting me. I said I want to jump on the hills. Yeah, there we go. 3-star points! And that douchebag crashed into me. You're supposed to get in the way of my jumps, you idiot! It's like Ski Free played from a different perspective or something. And what's kind of funny is that they call it slalom, but you don't actually do any slaloming, so they might as well just call it skiing. And that would have made more sense. But yeah, don't think there's much more to say about this one, so let's move on to game number 98, which is... oh, Dragonfire. Seriously? Yes, Fire Dragon, or whatever the hell it's called here, because it's got a name in Chinese. I'm going to pick normal because it's faster. I'm not going to play through the whole level because it's not. Because the game's so bad it's not even worth that. It's basically Snake with really irritating music. I have to sound a couple of other multi-cards, I think. And it is not worth playing. If you want to play Snake, go play it on an old mobile phone that you will probably never use otherwise. And yes, let's move on. Because that game sucks. Game number 99 is Tetris 2. No, it isn't. It's actually Tengen Tetris. 1993 Tetris game. Great. Yes. Let's make a line and then we'll move on because I've seen Tetris about a million times before. Am I going to make a line? Can't tell because I keep getting these stupid lines. Oh, there's one. Yep, it's Tetris. Not much more to say gameplay wise, and I'm screwed anyway, so let's move on. And game number 100. Yes, 100 games, seriously. Well, 98 so far, but still. Actually, 97, no, 96, oh no. But it's 9042. It's close to 100 so far. Ooh, Tetris got the copyrights for once. And the text is messed up. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to say that's where to stage, not stag. I'm not a stag, I'm a human being. Up, that's where I'm going. You don't need to remind me that I'm going up, you stupid screen. Okay, now I had 5 points before, now I have 3. Oh, now I have 35. What the hell's going on? What is with the score? Why does it keep randomly subtracting every time every other time I shoot something? Oh yeah, that's right, because the graphics are glitched. And why are they glitched anyway? That doesn't even make any sense. I doubt it. This, yeah, I'll see you in part 4 or 5 or whatever it is. See you!